But I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
Quran is mentioned, if this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset, that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.
All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ, all of you. I apologize a little bit late because I was trying to go broadcast in both in Rumble and here, but I found that my software does not support such an issue, so I need to solve this problem. And now because it's time to go live, so we have no time to fix it. So we will try to fix it next time, and we will be ready to go in Rumble. So those who they are in Rumble, I see there is like maybe 69 people waiting something. Please come back to YouTube. Let us tell them. All right, I hope they will come back. So anyway, as you notice, I posted for you my account on Rumble, and we will start doing podcasts in both. I thought today I will be able to make it, but I could not update my software, the one you do the coding for broadcast. So we will see how we can solve this issue. So before the coming time, we will, God is willing, we will be able to find a solution for it. For now, we are on YouTube. Please, come back, but don't forget to subscribe to my account in Rumble. It's always good to have a backup. At least there we can keep our videos, so those who want to download the video, they will not be like wondering where we can find it. This is why it's good to go both in here and there in the same time. So if we delete the video in YouTube, you will find it in Rumble. Our topic today is about the moon god. The moon god, like we hear many people speaking about the moon god. Christians, others, they say Islam is the moon god. The Muslims, they say no, it's not the moon god. Even some Christians who they have no idea what they are talking about, like the guy who his name James White. In his church, they ask him, is it true that the Muslim worship the moon god? He said, no, absolutely not, because the Quran says, don't worship the moon. So how we will say that they worship the moon god if the Quran says it clearly with the clear words, don't worship the moon? But this is because of his ignorance. The moon god does not mean worshiping the moon. The moon god have nothing to do with this. And I will prove it to you. As an example, the God of Muhammad, one of the names of Muhammad is Abu Kabsha. Abu Kabsha. If we ask any Muslim, what Abu Kabsha mean? What does that mean? Why they call him Abu Kabsha? What is Kabsha? Do we have any Muslim want to tell us? They don't have answer. Those Arab, they inherited religion. They don't have their own religion. If we go to chapter 53, sorry, the chapter of the Najm, look at the name. The Najm means the star. And the Najm here is using for the planets, supposedly, according to Muslims. But regularly, like normally in the language, we use the word Najm when we speak about stars. So Allah is the Lord. The Muslim translate the word in Arabic here, Ashara, this word. They translated it as Sirius. Who is a Muslim would like to call me and tell me how Allah is the Lord of Sirius? What does that mean? What does that mean? He is the God of Sirius. See, the Muslim, they try to escape the moon, right? So now they change the name of the Arabic name of this planet, and now they got a new planet for us. So it's not the moon, it's Sirius. I will open my Skype, and I would like to see who is the Muslim who have the guts to call us and prove us wrong. I saw there's a Muslim in the chat. He says he will destroy me in a debate. Well, I'm excited to be destroyed by you, my friend. Just, call me, text me, and I will call you. All right? Let us see. I don't have any Muslim until now. I see only Christian texting me. All right. All right. Look like for now we have no Muslim. So if you are a Muslim, let us see how you want to tell us who is the God Allah, the God of Sirius. Who is this God? You mean there is many planets, there is many stars, there is many etc. Allah is the God of Sirius. Why? Remember, he is not the God of the moon according to Muslims. He is the God of who? He is the God of Sirius. And which one? And how we know that this is Sirius? Where do you get this name from? Any Muhammadan? So they tried to escape the moon, and now they changed the name, like they decide that this is the name of the planets we are talking about. Okay, so Allah is the moon god of this. What does that mean? Any Muhammadan? By the way, for those who make videos, you can make short video about this. If you want, I can make it for you long, so it fit with the you can, like, here we go. We make it like for you for the cell phone. You can record from here. Who is the Lord of Sirius, Mr. Abdul? He is not the moon god, right? He is the moon. He's a Sirius god. So they try to escape the humility by saying our God is not the God of the moon. Maybe this one is bigger? Maybe this one is more important? Even Muhammad himself, they call him Abu Kabsha. Now, if you ask any Muslim what Abu Kabsha, 99% of them, they have no idea what is Abu Kabsha. What is Abu Kabsha? Who is Abu Kabsha? They don't know. It's a very funny Arabic word to use for somebody. They claim that he is a prophet. Who is Abu Kabsha, Muslims? Is that true that this is your prophet? This is his family? Let us see if we can find a hadith about Abu Kabsha in this English website. Abu Kabsha, Abu Kabsha. Here we see the king of the Roman, he afraid from Abu Kabsha. Who is Abu Kabsha? Muhammad. Do you see it? This is not my words. This is not my translation. Muslims, who is Abu Kabsha? They are talking about who? According to this hadith, the king of the Roman, they call them the people of the yellow. This is how stupid those savage Arab in the Arabian Peninsula. They think they don't even know what the name of this nation. They call them the yellow because they have a blonde hair. Any Muslim can tell me who is Abu Kabsha? George, I have no time for bugs, my friend. Take a hike. You are the kind who ever marry his mom, he call him my daddy. It doesn't work here. Go change your name, Abdul. Fake Christian. Do we have any brave Muslim who want to tell us that Allah is not the moon god? He have a prophet, he is Abu Kabsha. And Kabsha is what? Is it true that this is the name of this planet? What is Kabsha? Anyone? Abu Kabsha is one of the grandfather of Muhammad, Kabsha. And then Muhammad, he was called by Kabsha because simply he worshipped the same as his grandfather, Kabsha, the series stars. This is the Kabsha god. Any Muhammadan? So this is an evident number one. And what the Muslim, they will say to you now, they will say, well, Allah is the Lord of everything. Well, if Allah is the Lord of everything, why he is saying he is the Lord of series, and why Muhammad is called Abu Kabsha? Just a question. You see, why we don't say Allah is the Lord of the sun? Why he chosen to be called the Lord of series? What is the connection? Any Muhammadan? Until now, there is zero Muslim trying to contact me, as usual. So, the second you ask a Muslim who is Allah, he start telling you what Allah he do for living, and none of those is proven to be true. As an example, Allah is the creator. Okay, well, Allah, he said he is the best of the creators. So if they excuse to worship this so-called Allah, that he is the creator, that, stripped from Allah right. Because simply, first of all, there's no proof that he can create anything. It's just a statement of somebody saying Allah created everything. If there's any proof, no proof. Was Muhammad able to create anything by the power of Allah? No. Did Allah create anything to Muhammad in his time? No. So how we knew that Allah is the creator? No, just speeches. Same time, you will find the Quran make it so clear that Allah is the best of the creators. And to be the best of the creators, that means there's many creators. There's a Abdul in the chat, in the comment section. He said, in one video, he says, can God create God? Abdul is trying to be smart. Can God create God? And here you ask yourself, where Muslims they come with those questions? Is that like to make it some, like supposedly sound impossible? But I will make it simple for you. If a man can create man by reproduction, why God cannot create God? You know, it might sound like, okay, God create God. Okay, so this God, he is limited. He can create only chicken. Hey, Muslims, your God, he can only make a chicken soup. So a Muslim, he tried to find a reasoning to reject Christianity, right? Like how Jesus can be God. First of all, we don't believe that Jesus is a creator. We believe that Jesus is born of the Father. He is not created. God did not make mud and breathe into the mud and he created someone. His name is Jesus. So the Muslim, when he asked the question, he is being stupid, ignorant, he do not know what Christianity is. Same time they ask Christians who do not know what Christianity is because they are Christian Bani. Number three, a Muslim, he is telling us that there's a lot of things is impossible for their God. And that is a clear proof that Allah cannot be God. So if I say now to the Muslims, can Allah create another Allah? If they say no, well, that means Allah, there is things he cannot do. If they say yes, that means they are getting busted. So either way you go, you Muslim, you are getting yourself busted. Same time, if Allah is the best of the creators, maybe the other creators is the one who created Allah. Is it possible that you make a computer, and here the creator, by the way, doesn't fit for a computer, just to give you the idea, but I will use the idea of the computer, even doesn't fit with the creator. But let us say, we are talking about a creative idea, let's say. I create a computer, but the computer is smarter than me. And then that computer who control machines can create another computer. Now, this is a computer. What about Allah? Allah is the best of the creators. This is a claim. But that means there is a creators, and Allah is one of them. So when they say to you, Allah is the creator, that's a lie, because Allah is the best of the creators according to him. And if Allah is saying he is the best of the creators and there is no other creators, that means Allah is lying. Allah, he just told a lie. If I say I am the best of the students, but I am the only student in this classroom, that means I'm lying about it. Because I cannot use the word best unless I am comparing myself to others. If the others are not exist, then this best is a fabrication and Allah is deceiving us. Do we have any Muhammadan? So Allah, he is the Lord of series. Allah, he swear by the star when they fell down. Have you ever heard of a God he swear by the stars? The same chapter, the chapter of An-Najm, chapter 53, if you go to verse number 1, you will see Allah himself, he is swearing by stars. Why? And one of the funny things about this is swearing, Allah, he swear by the meteor, thinking that they are a star. Muhammad, he saw the same as the rest of the Arab in the desert. They see every day falling meteor. The stupid Muhammad, he thought this is a star and his God is swear by it. Don't Allah, he knew that this is not a star? Those falling stars are not stars. Those are falling in the earth. Those are rocks falling down from the space. So how Allah swear by a rock, calling it a star? Somebody saying to me, you are ignorant in the belief and purpose. Read the tafsir and the fatwa. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do what you are asking me for. But isn't it really weird that now you Muslims, you keep saying to us that the Quran is an amazing book. And the one who explained it best is Allah. And then we find that you, Allah, your Allah, his Arabic is weird and none of you Muslims can understand, and then you ask me to someone he is not even an Arab to explain what the Prophet of Allah is saying, and your Prophet himself could not explain it. So listen carefully, guys. I wrote 4 books. I wrote 4 books. The Deception of Allah, Quran and Science in Depth, 6 and Allah number 1, number 2. One of you, he asked me a question. What I say to you? Hey, Christian Prince, what does that mean? I say to you, go and read the books of tafsir about my books. Have you ever heard of a stupid religion like this? So why Allah is speaking about how amazing, the Muslim, they speak about how amazing the Quran is. Brother, the Quran is so amazing, brother. Okay, the Quran is so amazing. So the point, we show you a verse, you say read tafsir. And now, what about you call me, and we will open the tafsir, and then you will deny yours, you will say, I don't accept this tafsir. I challenge you to text me, and let us see if you accept the tafsir. You remind me of the guy yesterday, he called me, this guy from India. He started telling me that his mom, she took him to Pakistan and America and Australia and the UK and France, and he been everywhere in the world. The second we put a verse of the Quran on the screen, he said, Christian Prince, I don't speak Arabic, I am not a scholar, we need to go to the scholars. I said, okay, let's go to the scholars. We open Al-Qurtubi, we open Al-Jalalain. He said, well, you know what, I don't really care for the scholars, the Quran. I said, okay, the Quran in front of us, give us the answer. He said, no, we have to go to the scholars. Okay, we go to the scholars. So when they want to go to the scholar. The second we open the scholars for them, they wash their hand from the scholar. And you are ignorant, and you are stupid, and you do not know the religion. What about you call me and correct me? Would you? Any Muhammadan? Is this a religion of the scholars, or this is the religion of Allah? Anything you show them on the screen from their Quran, they say to you, the scholar, as an example, the same chapter we are reading is the most horrible, stupid chapter ever. If you ask him, who is the one who is coming down in the robe like a monkey? Who is this guy? You see, they say to you that the Arabic Quran is so amazing. Okay, a star falling down, and then suddenly is talking about inspiration. So who is your God? The star, when he came down, he gave inspiration to Muhammad. And here the word Najm, the Muslim, they translate it as a planet. See, when they want, they say they use the word star as a planet. When they want, they use it as a star. The same word Najm. So a planet came down, and this planet revealed to his slave Muhammad inspiration. My friend, focus with me in my topic. I don't care about your Orthodox Church or Catholic or Protestant. I care for Jesus. All of you are a bunch of dummies. You follow flags, you don't follow God. You want to follow God, don't care about what priests they say and what bishops. You follow God, and the God is what he said in the Bible. Anything else, I don't care. You can be a Orthodox or Protestant or Catholic. You quote for me the Bible, we talk. You quote for me a priest, I will spank you. Who is a Muhammadan? Want to tell me the star who came down, is he the one who gave revelation to Muhammad? Is he his God? Because here, if we go down, it says here that he revealed to his slave what he revealed. So who came down? A planet. Who revealed what he revealed? The Muslim, they will say to you, no, this is Jibreel. Look, where is the Jibreel? They try to find a solution for the stupidity of the Quran. take the verses in order. Who came down? A star, a planet. Your friend Muhammad, he is not deceived. Why? Because he is not receiving Quran for long. He is not even speaking of his own. It is nothing but inspiration. And the one who taught him that is the one of mighty in power. Okay, who came down? A star. Who is teaching him? The mighty in power. So who is the coming down? The star. What the star is doing in earth to teach Muhammad? Inspiration. And he is the Almighty. Who is the Almighty? The star. Okay, who is Allah then? Huh? Your Imam brother laugh at you. You are not even worth debating. I don't know. I think your Imam is laughing. Sometimes you don't know if the Muslims are laughing or crying, but as long your Imam is laughing and he think I'm not worth debating, which means it's very, very easy for him to crush me, why he don't call me, and then everybody will leave, you know, will see that Islam is a true religion. Right? Anyone? Somebody is quoting for me from the book of Revelation. The book of Revelation, my friend, have nothing to do with things happening to us. This is all symbolic, so you are ignorant. When the book of Revelation is speaking about a beast and heads and 7 heads, and those are not real figures. This is metaphorical for something will happen, prophecy. So you are ignorant again. Never mention, never compare the book of Revelation and the Quran. The Quran is speaking about something physically came down, not metaphorically. Change your diet, my friend. Do we have any Muhammadan here? Who is the Muhammadan? As long Christian Prince is so easy to conquer, to destroy. I mean, why you are lined up to debate and you call yourself apostate prophet? Why you line up to you know, to debate? If you could not even destroy this guy who is an atheist, he don't have a religion, and he make fun of you and your prophet. If you could not make it with him, you will make it with me. Why the Muslim don't ambush me the same as they ambush apostate prophet? They told him, you will talk with this guy when he went there. It was Mimi Hijab. Do that to me. Call me. The only one who do that is, her name is Fakira. She is very filthy. She said the F word to Muhammad, and we have her recorded many times. This is why we are done with her. But we welcome every new faces. Do we have any additional Fakira? So who is the one who is coming down? And who is the Lord of Muhammad? Who is the one who is teaching Muhammad the Quran? Guys, does it say in the front of you? And he revealed to his servant what he revealed. Does it say in the front of you that he came down from the horizon? In Arabic it says tadalla. Tadalla, you know, in Arabic, when somebody like holding a rope, like a monkey, or going like in the mountain doing, so tadalla is a word you use when you are coming down, not when you are going up. So there is a rope and you are holding. So who is the one who is holding the rope coming down? And he is the Almighty, and he is teaching Muhammad. Anyone can tell me? The answer in verse number 1, the God of Muhammad is the star or the planet. It's in the front of you. All Muslim, they can refute me, and then they make a 1,000 video to refute a video, any video I make. and we are laughing. And then you will see that the Muslim, when they make interpretation, they try to fix it. As an example, in their interpretation, they say to you, the one is coming down is Jibreel. Okay, I thought Jibreel have 600 wings. Why here it says Fatadalla? What does that mean? He is holding a rope? And Jibreel, he got so close to Muhammad to the point he became too bow or clear or even nearer. What does that mean? Isn't it, you Muslim, you claim that Muhammad, he was squeezed by the angel? Here it says he did not touch him. He was so close. If this is the angel, why it says till he distant between two brackets 2 bows length or even nearer? And how this angel is so big to the point he covered the horizon, and now the distance between him and Muhammad is 2 bow. Do you know what does that mean? Guys, anyone knows what does that mean? If somebody is so huge to the point he covered the horizon, and you are just less than, let us say, a meter, 1.5 meters. This is what the Quran is saying. It's like having a cockroach or an ant next to, I cannot even use the word elephant. This is way bigger than the elephant. So what's the point of getting close to him that much? In order to get close to him that much, you have to be laying in the floor. So was Muhammad receiving Quran from the pant of this man or this God or this angel or whatever, or he was receiving Quran from his mouth? He got so close to him. What the point? The one who came down, as you see, he covered the horizon, and he is coming from the horizon. And even Muslims, they say that Jibreel have 600 wings. He has 600 wings. Okay, so Jibreel has 600 wings. Wonderful. How, if this is Jibreel, why it says his Lord? He is the Lord of Muhammad. He revealed to his slave. The Muslim, they say, no, it meant Allah. No, it says he came down and he revealed to his slaves. It didn't mention the name of Jibreel. It did not mention someone else. It says he came down and he got so close to him, and right away it says, and he revealed to him what he revealed. And it called it clearly with the clear words, he's a slave. He revealed to his slaves. How the Muslim, they can fix any stupid thing? We have something called tafsir, the book of duct tape. So what we do, we duct tape the Quran. The Quran says something, we say something else. Do we have any Muhammadan? Let us see. I will put my Skype in the default, so next time, each time we go live, people don't need to ask the admin what is my Skype. Here we go. I'm updating my Skype. All right. Allah is the God of your God Jesus? Prove it. My God Jesus, he can control the nature. He can make the blind see. Your Mufti Menk, he said in his video that Jesus, if he move his hand over the crowd, all the crowds will be healed. He just moved his hand far away. There's thousands of people. Your God, he could not help Muhammad with his diarrhea, my friend. Your prophet, He used to faint every 2 seconds. What he need? What Muhammad need? He need Jesus. He need to worship Jesus, so Jesus will heal him. His God cannot heal him. Dr. Muhammad, he claimed to be a doctor sent by Allah. He started telling us, if you eat 7 ajwa, if you drink camel urine, camel urine, brother, it's so tasty, brother. You drink it from the penis of the donkey, brother, right away, of the camel. Fresh, brother, to have the benefit of it, brother. And you will see the guys in the videos. Go watch the videos of camel urine drinking. You will die laughing. The guy who put the cup under the penis of the camel, and he take it right away from the penis, and they drink it hot and fresh. This is your prophet. He wake up, he faint. 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 And each time he wake up, he say the same sentence. I mean, even an idiot, he will not do the same. What is the name of the chapter? What has been narrated concerning the prayer of the messenger of Allah, SAW, during his sickness? He did not pray. I mean, the guy, he can't pray. Read it. He kept fainting. The fainting prophet. Read with me. The prophet, messenger of Allah, Aisha, she's saying, and the Muslims, you know, says, the prophet fainted. He was so sick. He woke up and said, has the time for a prayer come? They said, yes, yes, yes. He said, okay, tell Bilal and to call for the adhan, and tell Abu Bakr to do the prayer. Okay, and then he fainted. I mean, the guy, he wake up for 10 seconds. And then he wake up again, and he said the same sentence. Has the time for the prayer come? They say, yes, yes, yes. He said, tell Bilal and not to do the adhan, and tell Abu Bakr to call to the prayer. And then he fainted. I mean, my old car worked better than Muhammad. I mean, you have a car from the cave time, and you hit the engine, and it fainted. It ran for a second and fainted. And the Muslim, they say that Muhammad have a lot of miracles. Is that a miracle of fainting? Well, guess what? I make those miracles all the time. Muslim, when they see me live, they fainted. They don't dare to call me. So the prophet, he woke up again, like what a game. And then he said, has the time for the prayer come? They said, yes, yes, yes. He said, okay, tell Bilal and to do the adhan, and tell Abu Bakr to read the prayer. And Aisha, she said, before he faint again, because this is a fainting prophet, he never stopped fainting. It's like a game. Do you think Muslims was playing, Muhammad was playing hide and seek? Maybe Aisha, she is waiting for him to wake up, and she will ask him for something, maybe sex. And Muhammad, he knew he cannot do it, you know? So he kept fainting, like Aisha is there fainting. He opened his eyes, oh, Aisha is there. Let me faint again before my, you know, maybe he did not wash the dishes. So what do you think, Muslim? He is fainting for real, or he is playing some tricks? Because Muhammad is a tricky guy. What do you think? So Aisha, she said to him before he faint again so fast, said, listen, my brother is tender, okay? And he is a hurted man. If he stands in the place, and he will weep, and he will not be able to do it. If you told someone else to do the prayer before he faint again. She said that, and he fainted. Like, what the heck? Like somebody have a switch. I mean, what kind of a battery he's using? And then he woke up and he said the same. He did not even listen to Aisha. Aisha just told him, don't keep asking my dad to read the prayer. He is so old. Let somebody else. Muhammad, he wake up and he asked the same question, saying the same thing. Tell Bilal to call for the adhan, and tell Abu Bakr to read the prayer. What the heck? You have a fainted prophet. You have a God. There's no proof that he exists. And the Quran says that Allah is a star. According to you, he is Series. He came down to teach Muhammad inspiration. Who said so? The Quran. Who say did not say so? The interpretation. So the Muslim, they try to fix it, but the verse is so clear. Hey people, who is the one who fell down? Follow with me. Who is the one who fell down? This is the Muslim translation, not mine. A star. Is that correct? Is that correct? Does it say a star? If you don't like this translation, we can change it. So who is the one who came down? A star. The Muslims sometimes they use the word star for a najm, and sometimes they use it for a planet. So choose one, star or a planet will not make any difference with me. And then this star, when he came down, what? Muhammad, for some time, he was not receiving Quran. And Allah saying supposedly, or the God of Muhammad, the star, he is not deceived. He is not misguided. He is not even speaking of his own. It is nothing but inspiration that he is inspired, which taught to him by the mighty in power. Okay, who is the one, the mighty power? Listen carefully. He is vigorous, and he grew clear to view, and he is in the uppermost in the horizon. Who is that? God. Then he drew nigh and came down. Who is coming down? Allah. Till he descend 2 bows length or even nearer, so close. And then he revealed to his slaves. Is it clear? So a star came down and revealed to Muhammad revelation. A planet. Is that the planet Mercury or the moon? So no, Christian Prince, our God is not the moon God. The Quran says don't worship the moon. The moon God is not the moon. The moon God is the God who is in charge of the moon. When people, they worship the sun God, they are not worshiping the sun. They are worshiping the one, the mighty in power who is in charge of the sun. He burned people. So there is, those who live in the desert, they love the moon God because he is kind, he is nice, he is, he gives them light at night, he never killed their animals. But the sun God is so scary. He is the one who make a drought, he is the one who killed the grass, he is the one who burned them. So there is 2 gods, very famous, the one in control of the sun and the one in control of the moon. Those who live in cold areas, like in Europe, they used to worship other god, but specifically, most important one is the sun god. Why? Because they want the sun. This is why if you go to Europe, you will see those Europeans, when they see the sun right away, they take off their clothes and then they will get suntan. And then you will not find the other ethnic groups doing the same. You go to Asia, you go to China, you see women putting masks on their face because they don't want the sun to hit their face. You go to Africa, I mean the African, they are exposed more to the sun anyway. But the reason they like the sun, because they are living in a cold area. Now who is the one who's coming here? Rizwan saying, Mr. Princess, is that your prophet who used to pee like a woman? My friend, you see, Muhammadan, if you wanna do bully, I mean, try to bully someone else. Your prophet is the Mrs. Your prophet, no Arabian man before Muhammad, he pee sitting. Your prophet was a transgender. Prove me wrong. Same time you eat it when you quote for me Mark 13 and you say that Jesus do not know. My God, he do not know the future. You are a coward, son of Muta. It's in the front of you. It says Jesus, he described after that what will happen exactly. All what Jesus said, it is for the Father to announce that day is not for me. This is why he is the Father. The authority of the announcement of the day of judgment is for the Father. We believe in the Trinity, you donkey. Your God, who is supposedly have no Trinity, he do not know the day of judgment. How we can prove it in 2 seconds? Here we go. We go to the moon chapter. Muhammad, he saw an eclipse. And by the way, in your Quran, Jesus, he knew the future too, and I will show you that. Muhammad, he saw an eclipse. He claimed that Allah, he gave him this verse. And look what the Muslim, they add to the translation, things is not even there. So the moon is split asunder, cleft asunder. Okay, what is next? And the hour is so close. So Muhammad, he claimed that the hour is going to happen in his lifetime. How we knew that? If you go in the hadith, Muhammad, he said the following. He looked at one of the children in front of him, and he was speaking to the Arab. Let me find the hadith. And he said, this child will not get old enough before the day of judgment will come. And then how the Muslim, they want to fix this false prophecy of Muhammad. Oh, no, he said, their hour, which means all of them, they will die. The last hour. And look what they add between two brackets. The hadith is so clear. Listen to me, Muslims. You see this boy, Muhammad said, do you see this boy with you? The hour, any Muslim who speak Arabic, he knew. The second you said, تقوم الساعة. تقوم الساعة. If you take this word here, تقوم الساعة, and type it in the hadith, you will see a million hadith. All of them is about what? The judgment day. The judgment even hour. So Muhammad, who he claimed that he received revelation from his God, obviously his God is a stupid, and Muhammad is a stupid. They do not know when the judgment day is going to happen. Muhammad, he claimed that this boy, before he grow old, the day of judgment will come. It's in front of you. Do you want me to change your diaper because you have a diarrhea now? Are you there? Guys, am I giving a reference? Can they say this is a weak hadith? This is a weak hadith? This is Sahih Muslim. Which domination is CP? The one who got you busted, get lost. This is what you are worried about. We don't have domination here. We believe in Jesus. Which domination is CP? You know, is he 2G or 3G or 4G or 5G? Stupid people. We don't follow domination. And we don't care for domination. We have one master, one Lord, one God to worship. What domination is CP? This is what you are worried about? Special creature you are. Let us see. This person, he called himself Arabian Crusader.